Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. This is going to be a little bit different of a video than I'm used to doing. Let's make some beef and cheese enchiladas. Of course, you're going to need ground beef, bell pepper, doesn't matter what color, onion, enchilada sauce, cheese, and of course, tortillas. First thing we're going to do is chop the bell pepper. A little trick that I learned from someone else is to cut around the sides, and this will help keep the inside together instead of trying to cut out the middle and pull out the core. It's easier just to slice around the edges, and it kind of leaves the middle intact. You can see here I got a couple of seeds on the cutting board, but that's okay. We got the majority of it out. Then you want to slice these up, turn it 90 degrees, and then slice them again to get small little cubes. So for this I used an entire bell pepper, but I only used half of an onion, and you'll see that soon. I like to cut off the ends here, and then I like to score the side of this onion, and I peel that outer layer off altogether. Kind of helps keep everything together. Okay, then like I said, we're only going to use half of this onion. And I'm just going to throw it in here with the bell peppers. Doesn't matter, I'm going to cook them together anyway. Add just a little bit of oil. Now, I'm sure you guys can imagine the aromatics are incredible for enchiladas. The whole house was smelling amazing. Give it a little toss, make sure everything's evenly distributed. And this was a big thing of beef, so I'm only going to use half of it. Get another pan, a little bit more oil. And the reason why a little bit of it is already brown is I actually started cooking this first. I meant to do the veggies first. Now I'm going to add some Old El Paso taco seasoning mix. You can add whatever mix you want. This is just the one I prefer. I know it looks like a lot, but I actually only used about 2/3 of the pack. And really the thing here is you just want to make sure you just have all small pieces. You want to break up the big pieces. And let it cook. I like a little kick, so I'm going to add some ground cayenne pepper. And we're going to let that water reduce down. Once the water is reduced, I like to add in the veggies. We're going to cap this and move it off to the side. So this was actually a trick that my girlfriend taught me. She wanted credit in the video, but she suggested that I cook the tortillas first, that way they don't get soggy when they come out of the oven. And this actually turned out to be a really good idea, so I kind of owe it to her for having these amazing enchiladas. So you just want to make sure you keep them moving constantly on the oven, that way it doesn't stick. And you also don't want your oven to be too hot either, because the tortilla will stick to it. So just put it on a low heat, kind of keep them on there until they start steaming and they'll start bubbling. I personally don't like a big mess to clean up, so I am putting tin foil inside of this pan You don't have to do this step. This is just something I did. And as you can see, I even sprayed a little Pam in there just to make sure nothing's stuck to the bottom. So I laid each one out. I put the mix in there. And then I just added some 4-blend Mexican cheese. Roll it up and push it to one side of the pan. And then you're just going to repeat this process and add however many you can fit in your pan. I ended up using 6 for this video, which is way more than what I needed. After I was done filming this video, I ate 2 of them and I was completely full. So the other 4 are in the refrigerator. Now we're going to add our enchilada sauce on top. You can make your own if you'd like to. It's not difficult to do, but it is going to take a little bit more time. I like Old El Paso. And then we're going to sprinkle on our cheese. Now guys, keep in mind this is a 2-pound bag of cheese that I used on 6 enchiladas. Okay, I preheated the oven to 350 and we are going to add our enchiladas in there. And after about 25 minutes, I switched it to broil. Now you're going to see me turn down the temperature. I actually cranked it back up to 500 to speed up the process. And they are done. Just a few minutes. You want to make sure you keep an eye on it so that cheese doesn't burn too much. But I like a little bit of a crispy cheese. Now it's time to plate. Let's go to the other side. This was the biggest one. Perfect. Look at that. I probably could have left it in the oven a little bit longer to melt all that cheese, but it turned out perfect anyway. Look at the inside, guys. Fall apart in your mouth. Delicious enchiladas. Let's try it out. Wash it down with a little Blue Moon. Thanks for watching.